greeting from MythBearCo. Please enjoy our story vodcast. In the heart of Greenwood, where the days unfolded with predictable regularity, the arrival of the Overnight Circus stirred a whirlwind of excitement. Its enchanting performances promised an escape from the monotony of everyday life, drawing the townsfolk into its mesmerizing embrace. The circus arrived on a moonless night, its arrival heralded by a chorus of whispers that danced through the streets like a ghostly melody. Under the cover of darkness, the tents rose from the ground like specters, their colors vibrant against the backdrop of the night sky. As the townsfolk gathered beneath the looming shadows of the circus, a sense of anticipation hung heavy in the air. The ringmaster, a figure cloaked in mystery, welcomed them with a voice that echoed like the tolling of a funeral bell, promising a night of wonder and enchantment. And so, the spectacle began, a mesmerizing display of magic and illusion that captivated the audience with its otherworldly beauty. Acrobats soared through the air with the grace of birds, while clowns danced and juggled with an effortless precision. But it was the magician who stole the show, weaving spells of wonder and awe that left the crowd spellbound. Among the spectators was Jacob Smith, a young man whose curiosity burned like a flame in the darkness. Night after night, he returned to the circus, drawn by the allure of its mysterious performances. But as the days passed, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. People in Greenwood began to vanish without a trace, their once lively faces now vacant and hollow as they succumbed to the allure of the circus. Driven by a gnawing sense of unease, Jacob embarked on a quest to unravel the mysteries shrouding the Overnight Circus. His journey led him through the labyrinthine streets of Greenwood, where whispers of ancient legends and forgotten folklore danced on the wind. One fateful evening, as the moon cast its silver glow over the deserted streets, Jacob stumbled upon an old poster hidden in the shadows of an alley. The image depicted the circus performers, their faces contorted into grotesque masks of terror, their eyes blazing with an otherworldly light. Tremors of fear rippled through Jacob's veins as he realized the truth. The Overnight Circus was not merely a spectacle. It was a trap, a sinister web spun to ensnare unsuspecting souls. With newfound determination, Jacob set out to confront the ringmaster and put an end to the darkness that gripped Greenwood. But as he ventured deeper into the heart of the circus, the air grew heavy with foreboding, the sounds of distant laughter and haunting melodies echoing in his ears like a siren's call. Finally, he reached the center of the circus, where a towering tent loomed like a specter against the night sky. With bated breath, Jacob slipped inside, his heart pounding with a mixture of dread and anticipation. "What brings you here, young man?" the ringmaster's voice echoed through the darkness, sending shivers down Jacob's spine. "I've come to put an end to your reign of terror," Jacob replied, his voice filled with defiance. The ringmaster chuckled, a sound that seemed to reverberate through the very fabric of reality. "Oh, but you underestimate the power of the circus. "Dear boy, you cannot hope to defeat me." "But I must try," Jacob insisted, his resolve unwavering. With a wave of his hand, the ringmaster unleashed a torrent of shadows enveloping Jacob in darkness. For a moment, it seemed as though all hope was lost. But then, a glimmer of light pierced the darkness. A memory, a fleeting vision of the life Jacob once knew, of the faces he loved and the dreams he cherished. With newfound resolve, Jacob fought against the shadows, his spirit burning bright against the encroaching night. And in that moment of defiance, he unleashed a power beyond comprehension, a force of light and purity that banished the darkness and shattered the ringmaster's hold over the town. As dawn broke over Greenwood, the Overnight Circus vanished without a trace, leaving behind nothing but whispers on the wind and memories of a nightmare that had finally come to an end. And though the scars of their ordeal would linger, the townsfolk emerged from the darkness stronger and more resilient than ever before, their spirits unbroken by the shadows that had once threatened to consume them. But for Jacob Smith, the battle was far from over. Though he had freed Greenwood from the grip of the Overnight Circus, he remained trapped within its twisted confines, his spirit forever bound to haunt its halls for all eternity. The streets of Greenwood stretched out before Jacob, deserted and lifeless, the shadows of the circus looming ominously in the distance. Jacob realized he had never truly escaped the clutches of the Overnight Circus. The shadows of the circus loomed ominously around him, suffocating him with their oppressive darkness. Suddenly, the air grew thick with a palpable sense of malevolence, and the ringmaster materialized before Jacob, a sinister figure shrouded in darkness. His eyes gleamed with malice as he began to weave a tale of ancient darkness, revealing the origins of the Overnight Circus. Long ago, the ringmaster's voice echoed with centuries of malevolence. "I was but a mortal man, consumed by ambition and greed. I sought only to be recognized as the greatest magician the world had ever known. But no one wanted to see my magic. They mocked me, dismissed me as a charlatan." With a bitter laugh and his voice dipping with bitterness, the ringmaster continues, "Driven by desperation, so I made a fateful pact, a bargain with the shadows that dwell in the darkest corner in the world, trading my humanity for power. In exchange, I created the Overnight Circus, a sinister spectacle fueled by the darkest desires of humanity, where souls were ensnared and trapped for eternity. But now, after centuries and centuries, I am more than a mere mortal. I am the only master of this circus, and all who enter are bound to me. Now, dear boy," the ringmaster taunted, his voice dripping with malice, "even if I were to reveal the truth to you, you would never remember. Your memories are nothing but shadows, fleeting and insubstantial. Join us, Jacob. We are your only family now. Embrace the darkness and become one with us." Tears of despair filled Jacob's eyes as he realized the futility of his struggle. He cried out for one final time, a desperate plea for freedom and salvation. Panic seized him as he finally realized there is no hope, and he is trapped within the confines of the Overnight Circus for eternity. His escape is nothing but an illusion crafted by the ringmaster's dark magic. And as the ringmaster's laughter echoed through the deserted streets, Jacob felt his memories slipping away, his soul consumed by the darkness that surrounded him. And so, as the Overnight Circus packed up and started to moved on to the next town, Jacob's spirit remained trapped within its twisted confines, condemned to wander its halls as a silent specter for all eternity. As the years passed, his name faded into obscurity, a mere footnote in the annals of history, a cautionary tale of the dangers that lurked in the shadows.